least that's working. Yes!
There's a napkin out there.
Yeah. Stay there. There we go. Alright. Ah, you've disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. Pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! She's coming back, isn't she? Go!
Hey!
Go! Go! Hi! Go! Go! Oh my god, this dog. Willow! Go! 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 Jesus. No, you're fine. I was yelling at Willow.
Willow's being naughty.
October 14th, 5:31, Brighton Company Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? No, you're fine. I was just... He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, you're,
I don't remember the name of the one.
It was Aviary Attorney. That was one of the... That was the other game I played that was basically based off of this. With his partner Sparrow.
Yeah.
Sparrow Son or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick. Please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Company Law Offices. Oh yeah. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Company Law Offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? I'm gonna have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for telling me about it. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Out to the detention center. October 16th, detention center, visitors room.
Oh.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him. It's in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. Guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Wah. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Cass had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Jeez. took off his mask, and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. Samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that I, the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 a.m. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. Oh, she's in this one. Old security guard lady. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick. Let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. That's enough of that. To the studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Yep. Hey, you there! Old bag. You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and all you can do. Wasting a time, but you don't have to, or lawyers do not. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life that easy to me. No work. When I was younger, things were driving my mind. But I'm not hitting it! You thought I was doing that?
Yes.
No, she was talking that fast. My hand was off the trigger. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today. So, what do you do here at the studios? Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Well, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching will lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he's the only one that walked by. He's a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. I don't think we have. Nope. Scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Here that runs the studio with security cameras. Hey, no touching! It's like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I think that's about it. I think we gotta go back to the detention center and ask him for a letter of request. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. Security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? It's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucked up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Nope, we're good on that. Back to the studio. To go talk to Old Bag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize a bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, if that's the employees' area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Got a map from Global Studios, added to the court record. We're all done with that. Outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah! It's the confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. So how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy report added to court record. Time of death, 10:15, 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. What's up? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. 1 second. Gotta try to rinse this out.
What?
This.
Oh. Why?
There's a lot of nutmeg floating around in there.
Oh.
What?
You drink it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tastes good. Fried.
I should go up.
Go upstairs? Like, to leave me here?
No.
Or to go up to take it? Want to take a break or should I keep going? Huh?
It was just.
We'll be right back. Oh, hey, she's being right back too. That works. Careful.
Sorry.
No, there's a candle.
No.
Something else to drink too. We shall return. What is?
No. Are you gonna eat some? Yeah, maybe I should stop here.
Oh wait, actually you can stay to it.
Here.
Willow. Yeah. Okay. Arr. All right. Victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no... According to the autopsy report, time of death was at 2:30. The one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask security lady at the main gate. Baby practice break. Very funny. We got enough of that today. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said, she's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that or photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Strong, pal, you seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. But someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Done with that. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a keycard to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio has fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. Make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective at work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal? Detective Gumshoe, what's that down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell over the path. Oh yeah, that's kind of that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Nick, look, that security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. Guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Or she had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Hmm? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. Murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah! Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Is the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. She's not happy with that. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Window in the dressing room. Glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. So normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. Remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. Just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? Never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. God, you can slide. Metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right? Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. The half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo Castle. Like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Wait, the grate. Grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Like doing that. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Oh, the dressing room. We can go in here now. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. Be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. A vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. All right, Nancy Drew.
Yeah, really.
Card key added to the court record. Card key's here. How did he get into the Studio 1? See, me, if I remember correctly, I think...
He got arrested at the studio and taken.
That's true. It's like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. They all always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. I've seen everything in here. Just need the card key anyway. Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? Real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with Ray. The body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, that's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! Oh, sorry, my partner's kinda, you know... No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. You've got heaps of stomachs for different food and drinks. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Can you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. Yesterday was only a rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Hey, what about that security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. No worries, Susan. You have a good rest of your day.
Yes.
Get some sleep.
Yes.
We'll catch you later.
Catch you later.
Love you. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh, what? Where's all your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? The lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious.
Lighting guy.
Tyson? Oh, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. It's like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. I think that's about it. Let's go put the old bag on blast. Over 16, Global Studios main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. Came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me and quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her! She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are alike nowadays. Run in your mouths. There was no turning tomorrow. This and the other thing. No thing about respecting your own. Back when you did it. Shame that you used to... Grrrr! See? Wasn't me. He left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over her shoulders. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Oh.
Just look. The text.
Hey.
It was one of the people from the. I think it has to do with DRO.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need a date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day.
User left your channel.
No, just trying to read what they're talking about.
Adam said something.
Got it. Now they're working on it. 1 p.m. that day, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. 703?
Oh, I don't remember.
That doesn't have it. That. I want to say it was ST1S703. There, enter. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again? Here, that runs this. Yes, try it. Could be dyslexic. There, enter. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. You guys need to shut the hell up.
What?
This is getting muted. Okay. Hopefully they're done. It's literally Joy and Adam talking about DRO. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. Put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy so soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you can be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Day 1 complete. Well, day 1 before the trial. Oh, nope, day 2 trial. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. It's actually kind of funny getting the lady mad.
Mm-hmm.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. You alright? Getting that on.
Yes. You don't have an ibuprofen down here, do you?
Huh?
You don't have an ibuprofen?
No, I got nothing.
Getting it?
I was just helping. Alright, prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It's Edgeworth again. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show the court that 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I have a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employees area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead later that day to 5 p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. Samurai's spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? I think I could probably remember that. The murder weapon was a spear? Oh, medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady see at the guard station see? Sorry. Understood. Let's call a security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Lovely. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dear. So just call me Grandma. It's practice. So when I was older, like, it's not how the other children make fun of me and call it. Can you believe it? But there was this kid that he called me an old bag, and I just cried and cried. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. It's just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, a witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yesy, I was. To get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. No. Adam, I'm going to mute that. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. The murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then, huh? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
So up until that time, anyone who wanted could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. A run-through? They were working on a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. The Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. There was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon? Well, I had some errands to run that morning. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know? Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. Not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. Quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then until 5. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second? Of course, I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper-wapper. Snipper-wapper? Old Windbag's losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? The witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time. Very well. What did you see? A murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? How'd you know that? Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Brooklyn?
Yeah.
She can get the hell off of it. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. 2? You're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Uh-oh. Oops. Damn it. Actually, hold on. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Damn it. That's why. There you go. This one. That was the right photo. Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Yes, Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Humph, nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective.
Jesus.
Yeah. Told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. And the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. He's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Oh yeah? Are you sure about that? Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said... Oh boy. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who's present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be a Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She's cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankles. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. Come on, Mom, it's for your work and stuff.
Her and
I get it.
TJ was being... They were coloring together. Mom went to go put pajamas on or something.
Yeah.
I mean...
TJ's being spiteful. Yeah. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. Witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor?
Oh my god.
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. Fence has a point. Oh my god, do they ever shut up? Also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? Only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
He has a really long...
What? Photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of it. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? Know that?
Yeah,
And I just... What?
Yeah, she'll say she's already...
Gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. See, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow's fun. The person I saw in the studio was... Before them was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right. No one else went there. I'm just gonna keep pressing around all of these. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
That's... Mine's just a reminder thing.
If they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Ooh, he didn't like that. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Time of poor... Oh. What do we have? (2:30 p.m.) Only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Any idea?
No.
Huh?
Is there a...
Thing?
Yeah. Got a walkthrough or anything?
Well, yeah, there is.
I don't know, just give us paper guidance.
Yeah. Photo number 2. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. Whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it's really was the only photo? Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, security lady herself. Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, Whippersnapper. Only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain to this court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Huh. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Testimony, please. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. This old bag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Person. Another job? That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Excuse me. You back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in the photo that you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah. Grate has been loose for a while. Leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was a Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear? Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time. 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was a Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. Start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought on this matter? Prosecution's thought are simple. Nothing has changed. The other persons who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? Defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
I mean, any of them, technically.
No. Assistant didn't know that he was limping. And kid couldn't have gotten in the suit and carried the spear.
Oh, that's true.
It was a security lady. Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. It means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag. What? Whippersnapper! Order! Is this true, Miss Old Bag? Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes II, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so y'all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers likes a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have the proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? He wouldn't have known about the limping, would he? Oh.
What?
Oh, that's right. He wouldn't have a card key to get to the studio. Scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Nerf. Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something Old Bag, Your Honor. The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Got through the day. Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. That's nice. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at studios. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. Path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we've just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. February 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I... Well, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Can we stop?
Why?
Oh, okay. I just was keeping an eye on you.
Hey. Water.
Alright. What? Yeah, we'll be right back. Ugh.
What?
You keep putting it near that damn candle.
Sorry. I don't mean to.
You keep doing it like that. I'm like, one of these days this is gonna melt it.
Sorry.
Here, give me that. I get the water. Be right back.
Should we make them go out? Come on, guys. Hey, come on. No. down here. Come. Jake. Come. Okay. You'll be down in a second.
Yeah, I think the eggnog is fighting me. Something fierce.
No fun.
Nope. Alright. Oh. That's too strong.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. For a musky smell. Okie doke. October 18th, Wright and Company Laws.
I have to get that back on, right?
Right here, though.
Oh. Oops.
3 to your left.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? Because that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we waiting here? What are we doing here, then? Let's get to the studios. You think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't you just do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. And there's no point in hanging around here. That's why I've been saying let's go to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Okay. Go to the studio. October 18th to 16 p.m. Global Studios, May 8th. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey! The guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I was gonna eat them. Here that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Studios right from here to the left. Yep. Studio van. Yeah. Main entrance to studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Okay, move. Go to the employee area, I suppose. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain, so it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. That drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. I want to say rip it off.
Yeah, because then we could catch him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Talk to him.
Kinda. Let's see. Yep. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Yeah! There. That should make the kids happy. Things we do. Half finished backdrop. Looks like a castle. Probably the old castle. Blah, blah, blah. Jump hills. Yep. T-bone steaks. Off. I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that. And so normal. I guess. Oh, that's sold out. It's glass. Dressing room, let's go in. Hey, we're not these, but we did take that card key. We borrowed that, there's a difference. Storage room, that's where they keep all the film equipment. Yep. We know that? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me to disturbing evidence. Haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You'd see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. Guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. They were trying to protect the director? Or the producer, really. Producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? WTF? Who are you dudes? LMAO! A nerd! A wild nerd has appeared! Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the leech shows, the Steel Samurai, mine. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? So sorry, you look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Rolling on the floor laughing. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot! Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rocksters. Rocksters? What? Hey, you're drooling! Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. Pant. Triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. Sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. Ruffle LMO. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know what you Jew dards. The security lady told you about us, huh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksors. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what's a sucksors mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon until after 4. The producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius, mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. We piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Ugh. Sounds like they'd be all reliable witnesses. So I suppose we'll move. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey Nick, looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right, he's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Go to Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. It's locked. Key's probably in the security guard station. Doubt they'd let us borrow it. Look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. That's bent.
Yeah, it is.
Like two people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? No, it just feels odd. Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? That's big 2 painted here. Probably because it's Studio 2, probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Back to... Oh. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Oh boy. Aha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. On the police... Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers was pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed. Sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now! 1, 2, 3! Lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. That's right. Uh-oh. We found him.
Oh.
Hey! Hey! Wait! I bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp, and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha ha ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? Hey, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? You see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Ghost him. Empty bottle slipped in the pocket. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Okay. So let's see. Huh. Where's that old windbag? I'd have her to leave her post. Hey! Nick! That was her! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. Key to his trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Borrow.
All right, Nancy Drew. Not a bit on the desk in here. Okay, so move to Studio 2. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great. Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Ah. Lady. Eek! Someone's in here. Names.
Yes, sir.
Our names? We're WP's lawyer and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Starting to look it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, just give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. We'll give it to him if we see him. Where they had that meeting, there are documents and paper cups scattered around. Old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It's one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse? Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures on for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Nothing here that could be included, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Alright. Getting out of here. One. 8. Play area. Yes, sir. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is owned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. So if he was on this set, he's probably was in the studio. I think I saw it sitting in a chair. Yeah, it should be there. Yep. Back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Director? Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Alright, back to the other place. There, we found it. Your script. Ah. You're not going to talk to us. Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway, and do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. No, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Possible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Path was blocked. There we go. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. After 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? And everybody in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. Crane came just after 3 to move the head. Called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. October 18th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. Say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do your fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with it. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. For 18th, Frank & Company Law Offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? We got 1 lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. Guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What'd you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. What's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to the boy. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Alright. Back to the studio. Oh, she's mad again. Huff puff, huff puff, huff puff, huff puff, huff puff, huff puff, huff puff. What's wrong? Huff puff, huff puff. Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Huh? My heart. I don't feel so good. She okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea, Miss Oldbeck. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder.
Exactly what we can give her.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit where he died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Right. I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio.
Oh, all three of them are in there.
October 18th, Global Studios, Employee Area. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackett. Think he ran into the dressing room. Dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would you lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Alright. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my Bar... What? You are, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principles of fair trade. And for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Alright. Guess we'll go over the other trailer then. Great, Jane Studio 2 trailer. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's old Windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? Oh, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry. You're probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? You know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's a card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. Of course. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg with you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a... Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Alright, back to the dressing room. Click, click. Oh, no, this one. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Of course it is. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. Being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. Just tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his, kind nature. What a guy. Totally! He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah, so what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about Steel Samurai is. Gotta think of something. Like it, when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out, I have a fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! Got them all. Never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai. Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Oh, and then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. You see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto, for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. Must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? Think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. Sure enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. Great. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Why? That didn't go so well. Back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Tired? Stop.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
almost 9:30.
These take a while.
Sorry.
No, I'm being honest. Alright. We are going to call it a night here. But anyone who's here, you have a good night.
Have a good night.
Stop this though. There we go. Title screen. Yes. Alright. Alright. You all have a good night then.
Have a good night.
See you later. Bye.